Morning everybody. So this morning I was up at like 5 and made it all the way to Runyon Canyon. I'm not hiking like the trails because I don't have hiking shoes and that's a lot, but I did come over here so I could watch the sunrise and it is so far so beautiful. I got here really early, but it's just amazing. I've been here for like about like 30 minutes. But that was one of my goals today, was to watch the sunrise from somewhere. So my cousin told me about Runyon Canyon, so here I am. And so far it's beautiful and I'm having a great start to my day 3. Give a quick update. So I just got breakfast at the Waffle. It was so good, like everything I wanted and more. Like it was so delicious and it was so dead. Like I got there so early, so there weren't really any people there, so I got to eat outside and that was really pleasant. And then right before that, on my way over, I was walking and this like homeless guy was like following me, and like I'm obviously from Chicago, so I'm like used to people, but I've never actually had someone follow me before. And the first thing he said was like, it was just really creepy, but like I tried to be very street smart, and like I knew he was following me, and like I kind of kept trying to go somewhere and like stop, and like he would wait for me, and it was just so weird. And so I got a little nervous, but I was also like, Erica, just ignore him, everything will be okay. And luckily it was like in the morning, so there were other people walking by, and then I stopped again, and he stopped and like waited, so I was kind of freaked out. But then so I saw this little shopkeeper outside cleaning, and I had looked at him when I walked by, like kind of like, because I had my mask on, so I like kind of made my eyes really big, and then the guy was still following me, so I walked backwards, and he's like, oh hey, how are you, like to the shopkeeper, and he was super sweet. He's like, is this guy following you? And I said, yeah. So I was a little nervous, but like obviously I'm trying to be street smart, and like I know how this is since I live in the city. But then the guy was like, so I was talking to the really nice man, and the other guy was still kind of like standing there waiting for me. Like he was talking to himself, but also kind of saying something about me. Like he was like, oh, this girl thinks I'm following her, like to himself, but like kind of loud enough that we could hear. And so then I just kind of ignored him. He walked really closely, asked the other person for a water, and then he started walking away. He was still waiting for me, so this other guy was really sweet and so polite and was talking to me, just asking, like trying to make a conversation. He's like, just stay with me for right now. So I mean, you know, I met this really nice guy who said he used to work for a casting agency, and it was a really good experience, except like obviously I was like nervous at first, but it all worked out. It was all okay. I know what I'm doing for the most part, and luckily it was in the morning. If it was in the evening, I probably would have been really freaked out. But overall, it's been a great morning. So I'm currently at the Dolby Theater waiting for my tour at 11, and then I will be hanging out with my cousin in downtown LA later today. But breakfast was so good. I only got a couple pics because I was like so hungry, and it was so beautiful and yummy there. But that is it for this check-in. Thanks for tuning in. I'll be back later. Bye!
Out in front of our theater the day of the Oscars. Winning Oscars here throughout the building. Sally Field next to her, waiting for Norma Ray, doing some lifting there. 2002, the first Oscars that took place here in our theater. So this theater opened up back in 1929. That first show lasted. This is where a lot of the big stars will be when they are not in their seats. And speaking of big stars, we actually have a big star waiting for you right over there against the wall. We have an actual Oscar statue. So the Dolby Company back in the year is in possession of that Oscar, down by the terms. And they are made by taking melted bronze. Some machines involved in it, but yeah, each one is sort of done individually. At the factory by the people that are dipping it and polishing it. All that is done by hand. We can still go on? Yeah. Okay, great. Okay, awesome. Thank you. Alright, so welcome inside here. Welcome to the Oscars. We have 3,400 seats here in our theater. Those 3,400 seats are available by invitation only, so there are no seats here for the public, no matter how rich or how famous you might be. Down here on this level of our theater, these seats are all for our nominees, our presenters, and our musical performers. Be sitting here in the audience watching the show, and then 2 segments before your segment is scheduled to happen on the show, someone will come and find you in the audience, get your hair and your makeup approved. So you can see here some different events that we have here in our theater today, but you can sort of take a look. So we have 17 dressing rooms here in the building. Most of them are in the basement level below Oscars. Maybe we will again someday. This was the dressing room for the host, because it's the largest dressing room. It looks very nice. It's all sponsored by Rolex and looks very fancy, and it is where you're standing right now. So it looks a little bit different back here today. We have this space for storage, left over from the Oscars 2 years ago. And then you can see what it looks like back here that night. You can see Emma Stone, Ryan Gosling standing right back in this exact spot here. So you can study your lines one last time before you go out on stage. We've got the statues ready to be handed out there, so nobody ever connected from that side over there, as that is where all the... Imagine 3,400 people. setup. But after the show, people don't want to stick around. After she won Best Supporting Actress for the Oscars, the only people that ever see this whole way. So you'll get off and you'll carry your Oscar statue down the walkway. Now before we go down the walk, we're going to take a little detour here. Right that way. So this right here is one of our boxes for the board of directors of the Academy. Walkway, you'll see a lot of pictures here from the Academy archives. Folks like Audrey Hepburn, Grace Kelly, Marlon Brando, Benicio del Toro. You'll notice when you look at the Oscar statues here that it is a knight holding a sword. And he's putting his sword down into a reel of film. You can see here. So Oscar is the protector and the defender of film. He's guarding that film with his sword there. Right there. So that's the reverse view of where we came onto the stage from today. My personal favorite picture, CP3O surrounded by his family.
So cute.
Pretty good.
I love it.
You can see Meryl Streep here, Tom Cruise down the basement level where all the dressing rooms are. They're getting improved. Lowe's Hotel. As you saw backstage, there was no room for a press room backstage, so we set up all of our media in the large white building you see right next door to us, the Lowe's Hotel. And that is where all the press from all over the world is gathered to do the interviews. Go into the hotel next door. And while they're waiting to be interviewed, you can see Emma Stone and call your family back home. So you see a lot of very emotional conversations happening out here. People do usually go back in for the final 3 awards of the night. All the people out here at the bar usually rush back in to see Best Actor, Best Actress, Best Picture. And then when the show is done, it takes about 15 minutes to completely clear out all 3,400 people. After party you're going to stop at is called the Governor's Ball, which is the official. Maybe they can try and sell it on the black market. I don't know. But anyways, this party wraps up at midnight each year. So the Oscars will run from 5 o'clock until around 9 o'clock, and then 9 o'clock.
Y'all, I have so much to tell you. Okay, so what was my last update? I think I was outside. I don't know, I was in the Dolby Theater. Okay, well, I did my tour and oh my gosh. Y'all, I was a wreck. I was crying like for the entire tour and man, it was just incredible. Like, it was so cool. I got to walk on the stage, like go behind the scenes, like go backstage and everything, and like it was just so amazing. I got some good footage. They let us film like short clips and whatnot, and it was just absolutely amazing. And it was so much fun, and it was only like me and then 2 couples, so I was the only one who was like, I mean, a lot of people ask questions, but it was just amazing. And I really liked the tour guide. He was so kind and so like encouraging, because I told him I'm an actor and I'm sure they hear that a lot, but like I was literally sobbing during it. So he saw how excited I was, and he gave me the program from 2019. Like, this is the official program that the actors got and like everybody got, and he gave me an extra one. He didn't give anyone else one. He literally pulled me aside after. He's like, wait right here, and he gave me one. He said he knew that it was something that'd be meaningful, and I started crying. It was just amazing. Like, I got to sit in the seats that the actors sit in. I sat next to Scarlett Johansson, like Idina Menzel, Brie Larson. It was a dream come true, and I hope one day, not that far in the future, I'm up on that stage and I'm like, so just a few years ago I was here in LA and I walked on this stage as a guest, like a tour, like, and now I'm like here as a nominee and hopefully a winner. I know it's a pipe dream and I'm such a nerd, but it was amazing. Like, I was crying so much during it, and it was just so special. This has definitely been my favorite part so far. Yeah, it was just incredible. Like, I can't even explain. Like, you got to go where all the actors hang out, and you got to see all these beautiful photos, and everything was just so incredible. And obviously it wasn't set up for the Oscars or anything, but just hearing about the process and everything that happens, and like, I just want to be there one day. Like, I just want to be there, and it was so amazing, and I would love to go back. Sorry it's messy back there, but that was totally the best part so far, and I'm so happy that I got to do that. And it was only $25, and 30 to 40 minutes, and it was worth every single second. Like, walking on the stage, like I was on the stage. It was incredible. Like, definitely would recommend. Yeah, so I'm back in my studio just for a minute to rest. My cousin's gonna come pick me up. We're gonna go to downtown LA. I'm very excited for that. There's a lot of little places I want to hit, but today's been amazing, except for the creepy homeless guy, but I even forgot about that because of how great the tour was. So yeah, I'm just gonna hang out, charge my phone for a bit, and look at this program, and just, I'm so grateful. So I'll check back in a little bit. Okay, bye. Smile. It's so cute. Yay. Angels fly. Thank you. That's so exciting.
Remain seated.
That was in La La Land. I love it. Let's go down again.
Going faster than we were. They must have some photography. So yeah, Pershing Square, they used to have fountains. They totally redid it. Perfect or proper. And then yeah, that's what I liked about stunts.
It's pretty.
That's cool.
This is so cool.
This guy I saw at the Hollywood Bowl once. They did this part's hot. So it is.
Cool. Wow. This is so nice.
This looks like a Disney tree.
Yeah. Wait, you can sit by me? Mm-hmm. I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to.
I mean, you'll live right there.
So I can look at Angel's Flight every day.
Yeah. There's one, yeah, I don't know the name of that one, but yeah, there's like, oh, yeah, it's beautiful. Some of the trees here.
This is so pretty. Avatar.
On Hunger Games, you know, so many years ago. So easy.
Oh, Rule of Wolves, so good.
You read that one?
Let's go. It was pretty sure yeah. I just realized something. The only books that can survive this long for time to become antiques are so bad no one has touched them.
Ooh, like Asian style.
Yeah, it's a retelling of Romeo and Juliet. Oh, Nancy Drew. Amber would love this.
No way. That's awesome. Old luggage looks good.
Why do it look so pink? Oh yeah,
Yeah. Ooh, Martin Noble, that guy's a pro. 100%. Wow. Halloween.
Wow.
My friend's like, you threw like 500 movies. I'm like, ah, there's nothing for me. Yeah, they did a really good job with the lighting.
You are entering the labyrinth.
everybody, update. Yes, I'm lying down in bed because I'm just resting right now, but I did a lot today, but I also have more plans. Okay, so basically my cousin came and got me and we went to downtown LA, and I had a few items on the list I wanted to hit, and I pretty much had all of them. So the first one I wanted to see was Angel's Flight Railway, and it was so beautiful and so cool and just adorable, and like that's in La La Land, so I had to go do it, and obviously it was amazing. We went up, and then I had to use my tap card to pay, but it didn't work, and I just obviously added money because I just got here, but it didn't work. But she still gave us the discount, which is only like 50 cents, so it doesn't really matter. But we walked around a little bit. We saw Walt Disney Concert Hall, which was really cool to climb up to, and then went back to Angel's Flight, and we went to Grand Central Market to get some food, checked out the Bradbury Building. Unfortunately, because of COVID, we couldn't go inside the Bradbury Building, so I was pretty disappointed about that. But I did get a few pictures that I snapped because I was really close to the doorway where you could see inside. But I was kind of mad, but you know, it's understandable with COVID and everything, and like people live in that building. And then after that, we went to the Last Bookstore, which is so cool. Like, it's such a dream bookstore. Like, it's so amazing. There's so many little rooms and really cool like artwork in there as well, so that was really fun. I actually ended up buying a book. Obviously I didn't really like need to, but it was only $6, and it's one of my favorites, and I've been wanting a copy of it for a long time, and that is A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness. I love this book, and I'll probably add it into my spooky season reading, but it's also just really sad, so I'm not sure how really ready I am to cry. But they even give you like a free bookmark. That was really cute. Has like really cool stuff. But it was such a cool bookstore, and I'm so happy we found it. Everything I wanted to go to was pretty much in the same area. The only thing we didn't hit was this little ice cream shop I wanted to go to called Paradise Ice Cream. But I'm not really in the mood for ice cream right now. I might go back down to Hollywood. Well, I'm going to go see a movie tonight. I'm going to go see Hocus Pocus at the El Capitan Theater. So I wanted to see a movie just because I'm in Hollywood. It's like, might as well. So I might get some more cookie dough before I head there. But I'm just taking a minute to rest. I need to charge my camera. It's currently blinking at me right now. But today's been so amazing. I'm so happy we pretty much hit everything on my list. And yeah, I'm gonna chill for a minute before I go catch the bus, and then head back out down to Hollywood, get maybe some more cookie dough because it's so good. Maybe not though, because I'm pretty stuffed. Yeah, we got Thai food earlier, delicious. And yeah, so I'm just gonna relax, and we'll check back in later. Bye! Hey everybody, just gonna do a quick check-in before I head to sleep. Okay, I just got home. It is currently midnight here. Yep, it is 12:01, and so when I left, I like was gonna go wait for the bus, and I did for a while, and then I was like, let me just start walking, and then a bus drove by, and I missed it, and then finally caught another bus, and they only took me like a little bit, but it was a lot faster, so I ended up walking part of the way to the theater. Well, I went to hang out at the Dolby Theater after I got some cookie dough. I need to stop eating sweets. Like, when I get back to Chicago, I have to be really good because I'm just feeling chubby. But I got some more cookie dough, and I actually saw the same cashier as the one I had last time. He was super nice, so it was nice to see him one last time. And then I hung out at the Dolby Theater for a while. Well, not the theater itself, but like there's like a shopping mall inside it, so I was just kind of hanging out there just to like chill because I got there pretty early. And then sorry, I'm talking like soft because I don't want to like bother my neighbors. But then I went to this little shop, and I got this super cute, oh my gosh, hold on. I did not need this, but I kind of did. I've been wanting an Iron Man plushie, and I have a small one, but I saw this one and I said I had to get him. I love him so much. It's so perfect. So I got one, and then I went to the El Capitan Theater, and oh my gosh. I didn't bring my vlogging camera because I was charging it, but I did take some video. They had an organist playing at the beginning. The theater is absolutely beautiful, and I saw Hocus Pocus, and it was just such an incredible experience. I was super emotional when I first walked in, just seeing like the scenery. So I'm gonna insert some pictures and maybe a video clip. the organist played some music from Nightmare Before Christmas and Pirates of the Caribbean, and it was just amazing. So I had the best time, and I actually caught a bus on my way home, which was great because they would run so slow around here. So I got home a lot faster than I anticipated. So today was amazing. I am exhausted. I feel like I did so much, but it was everything like I could have dreamed. Like, I'm just so happy. Today was incredible, and I'm just so grateful. So I am ready to head to sleep. I'm gonna go to Griffith Observatory in the morning, and then Universal is tomorrow afternoon and evenings. So it's gonna be a very full day, and then I have to head back on Monday, but I don't want to think about that yet. So we're gonna make these last couple days amazing. So thanks for tuning in to day 3 here in LA. I am just loving this life, and I wish it would last longer, but that is this last part for tonight, and I will check back in the morning. Bye.